The Moth Syandana pack isn't actually that bad if you think about it more. You're basically getting one free Syandana with this, because at 195 platinum this is expensive. There's no avoiding that one. But they are 90 platinum each, so if you like two of them, really you're getting the third one for free. There is three, as I said: the Bombix, the Foxglove, and the Samurai. And they're kind of just an imitation of the Isvara Syandana, which is basically what these are aimed after, but this by itself costs 105, so the other ones are 15 platinum cheaper than this. The Samurai looks pretty nice, and considering the time of year, you could decorate this to be a festive one, and by decorate I mean change the colour of, because you can kind of see a tree formation in that. So I guess you could call that a festive one. It's not really meant to be, it just, you could make it look like that. But they all kind of act the same, and I like these because they don't have that silky effect that some of the other ones do, like the Isvara one. That is extremely silky. I mean, to the point of it can be distracting at times. The Foxglove is the one that I just keep referring to as the Moth Syandana, even though it's the Moth Syandana pack, because this is probably my favourite one out of all three of them. It's because it's, I don't know, it's just got a little bit more detailing on it, and the first frame I put it on was Neja, and it just kind of fits well, which we'll get into in a little bit. But there's just something about this Syandana. I mean, there's certain bits of it that change colour. That little orange eye you'll see on the back every now and then, that is one colour by itself. And it's just, there seemed to be a lot more customization colour-wise to this that suited it than any of the other ones. Hence this, I wouldn't say it's my favourite out of all the Syandanas, but in the Moth pack, this is definitely my favourite. When it comes to all Syandanas, I can't really help it, but I don't have a favourite. I try to use, I don't want to say them all, there is some I don't like, but there is some that I like over others. But this one is definitely up there amongst some of the nicer ones. The Bombix looks pretty nice, but if you can remember far back enough, when the first generation of the Tenogen poly count things from Steam went up, there was one of them that was gold, and they said, oh, we'll have to change it from being gold because it's too distracting with prime stuff. Then they've come out with the Bombix, which is gold. So it's not a prime Syandana, but it has gold on it, so it can be confusing at times, especially considering, as I say, they said one of the Syandanas on Steam had gold parts on it that they had to change the colour of, so it didn't get confused with prime stuff. And then they go and release something that has gold colour on it. Of course, it makes no difference because all Syandanas, even the Misa has been kind of ruined by this, but you can now change the gold to any colour you want. So it doesn't matter if they put gold on it or not. But as it is there, it can be kind of confusing with a prime Syandana, I guess. I think the reason that I went for the Foxglove over any of the other ones was this. And as I said before, when I put it on Neja, it just kind of fits. The circle does not interfere with it at all on the back. And I really did like the colour customization of it. That little eye there, you can change into any colour at all that you want it to be. Hang on, that's the wrong colour. That one, isn't it? No? Oh, okay, I'm on the Warframe, not the attachments. That would explain it. There it goes. And you can change it to any colour you want. And it looks pretty cool. No matter what colour you put it as, it just looks cool because there's two of them. There's one in the corner down here, and there's that one. And I just, out of the three of them, I like this one the most. Definitely more than any of the other ones, because it's just, there's a lot more, as I said before, customization for it. And just because I'll get wrong, these are also kind of aimed after the Nalumbo Syandana here, which you can see, but this one has a lotus cut out at the bottom, whereas the normal ones don't. And I still prefer this over the lotus one, because the lotus one looks kind of empty in the middle. If that had been a little bit smaller there, I could have got away with this, but none of these go well on Frost because they interfere with his coat, because Frost is wearing a giant coat. And you'll see that it's not interfering there, but it's interfering on the legs quite a bit over here, which it does to most frames, but a lot of these it will interfere with the coat when you're actually running round. Hence, for Frost, I've kind of been running around with this one equipped since somebody gave it to us, because it doesn't really interfere with anything at all, whereas some of the newer ones kind of do. There it is, the prime example there, it interferes. Which is why you'll never see Frost wearing some of these, because they're just... It looks weird because he's got the coat on.